Yeah, good morning, D2C founders. I'm the Darshan Popat, the founder of Exceptional Agency. It's a pure D2C revenue scaling agency. So today I'm gonna walk you through the one of the fast fashion in D2C brand, how we scaled this brand from 7,757 pound to 43,643 pound by using our proven retention marketing strategy with email and SMS. So I'm gonna walk you through. If you see earlier, they had only 7,757 cells, but now we scaled 43,644 pounds. And what are the things we worked on? So with key major area we worked on, the first one is a deliverability, then the second one is a pop-up flow, and the fourth one is a campaign and segment. So deliverability, before starting work, they had the low open rate, high bounce rate for both campaigns and flow. So what we did differently, improve in order to improve the overall deliverability, we created the custom domain for them and also set up the custom DNS for them and warm up their entire custom domain with flows and making the emails initially to at limited by and gradually increase the email flow. So then the result you can see over there, the results we got the shocking. Earlier they had only 26% open rate, but after implementing our strategy, the open rate got around 60%. And if you can see, we doubled the open rate. And now if you see the flow, so summary of the flow that earlier the revenue is around flow per, so you can see the revenue they are generating is around 40,000, 48,000. That means the overall conversion value that we have generated. That means overall the email volume we increased by 450%. That means the earlier they had only around less than 10,000 subscriber, but after right implementing the strategy, we increased the overall the subscriber is more than 15 to 12,000. So we increased the email volume it's by 440%. So you can see over here, so month on month earlier they had only less than 10,000 subscriber, but after implementing the strategy we increased the subscriber month on month, increased by 36,000. So you can see over there how we increase the overall conversion or email volume of the entire the custom domain that we set up. And then the second big thing that we worked on, that is a pop-up and lead magnet. So unfortunately, they didn't have any good pop-up and optimized pop-up, and we redesigned the email and redesigned the email pop-up and did the lots of A/B testing and also set up the lead magnet campaign on the Meta or and the other TikTok platform as well. And we reached from 963 subscriber to over 10,000 subscriber in just 45 days. You can see the graph over here that we achieved the result month on month. So and then this is our the some of the sample pop-up that we have created for this fast fashion brand. And then and results you can see it's we increase the subscriber it's more than 10x within a 60 to 45 days. Yeah, and then the next big thing that we work on, that is a flow. So earlier they don't have any flow except the two flow. They only set up the welcome flow, and the second is abundant cart flow. In welcome they had only three emails. Abundant flow they have only two, which is not sufficient enough. And their design is it's not too good. It's looks so poor, and neither they are directly focusing on the sales part, which is not having the good ad copies. So we work on the both part. And after implementing what kind of flows we have set up, we set up the welcome flow containing the five emails, and also we have set up the abundant cart flow. We set up the abundant checkout flow containing the five emails, browser abundant flow, site abundant flow, window shoppers, post purchase, win back, 1 year's anniversary emails. We have created entire 9+ flow for this brand. And by consistent by being consistent and by sending them the constant warming up the entire custom flow, right, we have achieved this result of 44,900 pound revenue. Now then the next big thing that we work on, the biggest part, that is a segment and campaign segmenting. Similar to their flow, they were not optimized. They have a great scope for improvement. Earlier most of the as I told you that their all the emails goes into the spam because of their low deliverability, and the score of the domain is too low. They were inconsistent. Sometimes they were send three campaigns per month. Sometimes they send four emails, six emails. So they are so is consistent. So that's why it's becoming so I think hard to generate sales through the retention marketing strategy from email and SMS. They were not sending the enough volume because they have volume issues, low subscriber, and as well as the even if they have a subscriber, they are not reaching out the fully potentially. Segment they were targeting is too small. Their list were over 16K, but they were sending only 5K email subscriber only, and they are leaving out their unsubscribing their entire email list from month over month. So first thing that we already did that they were leading, so they already be covered as we told that we already work on the custom domain and fixing up the livability issues. Then second issue they're facing is that they were inconsistent. After working with us, we become the biggest, most important thing to being a consistent. So right, it will definitely lead us to getting the this kind of sales. So consistency is the key to achieve the any success. So this one is fairly simple. We just started emailing there last week. Every week we had a plan for doing so. So volume we gradually increase to the point when we are remaining emailing their list now 3 to 4x times a week and got over 15% open rate. And we segmented open 30 segment was earlier that was only 3200. And when people we took over, we started expanding our single week, and after 3 months we have literally targeted every single person on the list. Almost after we did it, our open rate segment is over a 61,000 subscriber. That means it was more than 20x plus increment we have shown after being consistent enough. So this is the power of, you can see the we already added the screenshot over here. And now the closing note, the biggest single, the biggest single leverage they have to be implemented for this brand is a big, by leveraging the A/B testing. So until unless if you don't do testing in terms of this, let's say if you see the earlier our strategy is was so solid, but we every single time, every single week we're gonna run the testing, right, in three areas. The first is a the pop-ups. The in pop-ups we implemented the offers design. What kind of A/B testing we tried multiple offers. We tried different design and copy. We also tried a time delay by visiting the our website, by user visiting our website. And flow wise, we also did the time delays A/B testing. Sometimes we send them in within a 24 hours, sometimes we send them 48 hours. So we keep testing and improving the and optimizing the flow process as well. We also tested different email copies. We tested the footer links versus without footer links. We tried out multiple subject lines, right, so we can get an idea which subject line is getting the maximum response. And the campaign wise, we also working on the offers. We also working on the dynamic versus static product section, showing more versus less. That means it is too much important, guys, testing or doing the aggressively A/B testing, so you can get an idea which kind of creatives, which kind of ad copy, which kind of email design will work best with you for your brand. So we aggressively do these things, offering offers, dynamic versus static product section, having a more content versus less content, sending time delays, and you can see the result. It's we got the it's tremendously commendable. So we just scaled this brand, as I told you, by just 7,800 pound to more than 44,000 pound in just 2 months. So if you want to achieve a result like this through our retention marketing, so just send us the your website and let's scale your D2C brand in 19 days by increasing the guaranteed 50 to 20%, or you don't pay. So this is our pure commitment. So if you want to achieve the brand like this, so let's working start put together. And right now we have an offer that we are offering the free email audit of your brand. Also, we are setting up the free welcome email for your brand only just for 5 brands. So what are you waiting? Just grab the opportunity right now.